In this video, I'm going to show you 20 of my favorite surprising things that you can pack with you to make your trip a lot more comfortable.
For more Hawaii videos, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell so you're alerted every time we post a new video.
Aloha, I'm Mariam, and this is Yes to Hawaii. We make Hawaii videos, take the guesswork out of planning your trip. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the description box below, so feel free to skip around the video for the parts that you came here for.
All items that are mentioned here are linked in the description box below and in the Yes to Hawaii Amazon shop. And now on to the video. Number 1, a travel alarm clock. Yes, we do have our cell phones that have the clock on it for us, but I absolutely love carrying a small travel alarm clock as a backup for my cell phone, and also just because it makes it so much easier to adjust the time changes for me. So this is a really good one that I like to carry, and it's really small and it also is silent, so there's no ticking sounds, and there's a button on the side here or you can turn the light on. That way you can see what time it is without actually turning your phone on to check. If I'm getting ready in the morning when I'm traveling and I want to keep tabs on time without having to constantly check my phone, this alarm clock is so small that I'll just bring it into the bathroom with me while I'm putting on my makeup and getting ready. That way I can keep tabs on time and I can make sure to leave the hotel room or Airbnb on time in order to make whatever tour, activity, trip that I have planned. Item number 2 is a reusable travel beverage container. So in past videos, I've always really liked the Hydro Flask style container, however recently I've switched over. This is one of my new favorites. It is a Yeti, and this specific Yeti is only 10 ounces. From originally using one of these is because of something that happened when I was actually traveling not too long ago. I was in the plane, I had this full completely of water, and I forgot about the pressure change. So I pulled this out of my carry-on, my purse, and I opened this, I pressed this here so that way I could get some water, and because the pressure, the water shooted out of this. Luckily there was just water in it, so it just got on my clothes and it dried really quickly. But after that, I decided I would switch over. I got this as a birthday present from some friends recently and I absolutely love it. It's small. This lid pops up just like this. Super easy to clean. And there's also here. So the reason I really like this is what I use whenever I'm on the actual flight itself. Whenever the flight attendants are handing out sodas, water, I'll pour that plastic cup of water or soda or juice or whatever I get into this. And I really like that because I cannot think of how many times I've been flying and sometimes there's unexpected turbulence or maybe somebody's a little bit clumsy, whether it's myself or the person who's seated next to me, and then I have to worry about that drink falling all over my clothes, falling all over my stuff. With one of these, this lid clicks right into place and makes it super easy. Now, going off of that, I would also recommend bringing one of these, which is a simple reusable straw. This one is a silicone piece that goes to it, that way you don't crack your teeth or hit your teeth. It goes like this. And then these two combined is what I would normally use whenever I'm in flight. You can also use these, of course, when you're in the actual airport itself to refill for bottled water. But I've just found that this packs a lot smaller and it's a lot easier to use, and I don't have to worry about my drink spilling on me when I'm on the actual flight itself. Item number 3 is this. This is a mesh reusable tote bag that also doubles as a beach bag. It's a great simple carry-all to just throw your stuff in, whether you're heading to the beach, whether you're grabbing a few items or snacks from the ABC store and you just want to carry something. This makes it easy to go shopping, it makes it easy to just grab all of your stuff, and as you can see, this is super thin and it packs really well. It's super light. It has a pocket in the front to put your stuff, and then one giant compartment here. The 4th item I like to carry is a bag organizer. This one is one of my favorites. It packs really light. It's a thicker felt material and it allows you to put stuff inside of your bag and organize it a little bit better. So it looks like this, and this also doubles as a nightstand organizer. I've stayed at so many Airbnbs and hotels and I'll put my stuff in different places. So my cell phone's here, my items are there, my stuff is on a desk. Stuff is thrown all around the room, but by keeping all of my stuff in one spot, I never forget anything in the hotel room. This also makes it easy, not necessarily with traveling, but easier in general, because this purse organizer helps you change your different purses or bags without having to completely unpack the bag. It also gives a little bit of structure into some of your items. So for example, this beach bag that I mentioned before, this organizer fits right inside of the beach bag and it looks like this, to give it a little bit more structure and organization. Item number 5 is a mini legal notepad and pen. Having one of these in your bag makes it super easy if you want to remember something the day of. For example, let's say you went swimming, you have your swimsuit drying on the back of the bathroom door, and you don't want to forget it whenever you're packing up at the very end of your trip. A simple note on a legal pad makes it super easy to remember, and I like these specifically versus the regular color ones because they're neon yellow and super easy to spot. It's kind of like a giant post-it note. That's why I love these things. They're super small, easy to pack. I'll put this actually on top of my carry-on or even on the bedside table. That way I'll remember everything that I need. If I remember where I put my swimsuit, maybe I have my running shoes out to dry on the lanai or the outside patio, or anything that I don't want to forget as I think of it, especially when I'm trying to pack, I'll write it down on this. Same thing for if there's any specific things I need to reconfirm, if I need to check into my flight, anything that pops into my mind travel related, I'll just jot it down on this and I'll just put it right on top of my carry-on. And yes, you could just as easily put a reminder on your phone, but I've done that before and sometimes I'll forget to double check the reminders on my phone, or I will miss the actual prompts on my phone and reminder itself. Very easy, super low tech, literally just a fluorescent yellow notepad that you can put on top of your travel bag. Number 6 is a mesh bag. I have these in a few different colors. I have them in pink, green, and a few others, but this is great because there's a small pocket on the front and then there's a larger mesh compartment here. And I especially like using those to just organize my personal items. So I'll put anything I might need in flight. For example, if I need a eye mask or if I need eye drops or lip balm, everything to kind of compartmentalize and organize my personal item. I absolutely love these. I have maybe 2 to 4 of them in my travel bag, and it makes it super easy because I have different colors for different items, and it just makes it way easier than having to dig through your personal item to find something when you're already stressed on your flight. And going off that, number 7 is a medicine pouch. So I usually have a small pouch about yay big, and I'll put any medicine that I might need at all. Now, I don't mean medicine as in prescription medication, I mean as in simple over-the-counter medication that might not be readily available as I'm traveling. Some of the items I'll include are Advil, Tylenol, Pepto, vitamins, ginger pills, anything that I could possibly need on the trip that would make it so much easier. And while yes, most airports do have convenience stores, sometimes I have really tight connections in between flights. I don't have time to go from one flight all the way to where the convenience store is located at the airport and come all the way back to my gate. I usually just put a couple doses inside of the medicine pouch to tide me over until I'm at an actual store. So for the Advil, for example, I might put 2 or 3 of them just in case I have a headache or need a few just before I get to the actual store itself where I can buy a bigger package. It's also really helpful if you're in an unfamiliar place. Let's say you're checking into an Airbnb and it's in an area you're unfamiliar to, and you have a headache from traveling, for example. Do you really want to spend an hour looking for the closest store to go find these items, or would it be better to just have 2 or 3 of them in your bag? That way if you need them, it'll tide you over until you can actually get to a store, so you're not quite as pressed. Item number 8 is a planner. I absolutely love keeping organized. For my day-to-day, I use the regular Passion Planner, and that allows me to plan out my days and my weeks with a regular calendar and hourly format. However, for vacation or traveling, I like to keep everything organized on a simple one-pager that shows where I'm going, ideas on places to eat, and overall ideas on things to do. It's super simple, and I like having everything at one glance. I've also created a free downloadable for you guys, a vacation planner that you can use to help you plan out your stay, whether it's coming to Hawaii or another destination. It's so easy once you see your entire week mapped out. And me personally, I do like to be spontaneous when I'm traveling, but I also don't want to waste vacation time looking for something to do. Having a one-page vacation planner is great for keeping all of your ideas in one place. So for example, let's say you are going to be somewhere on a Sunday and you're interested in Sunday brunches. Do you need to schedule your Sunday brunch for a specific time slot? No, but if you've got some ideas on where you want to go for brunch that you've looked up in the past or gotten recommendations for, that is where you put all that information on your one-page planner. So the day of when you're ready to have brunch, you can make that decision there, but you don't have to waste your valuable vacation time doing research that morning looking for a place for brunch. Item number 9, and I'm sure you guys aren't surprised at this, but I put my camera gear in these plastic bags. I usually keep a couple of these in my personal item and I keep them all separated. I have one for my GoPro, one for all my mics, and then I have a third one for any extra cords that I have. If you're traveling with any tech gear, something you want to keep organized but also have ready access to, I definitely recommend these clear bags. They're high quality and the zippers are really easy to use. Definitely a great way to keep your bag organized but still have ready access to everything. Item number 10 is unscented body lotion. Now, an airplane is a very small space. One of the things that I absolutely can't stand is when somebody uses very highly scented lotion inside of an airplane. The equivalency is if you brought a ton of very scented food onto the airplane. I don't think that my scented lotion should infringe upon you just being on the plane. So I like to use simple unscented lotion, which I'll put in a small travel container. Your skin does get dry on the flight, and having a small bottle of unscented lotion makes it easy for you to make sure you're moisturized, but also not disturb others. Now, item number 11 is something you can use no matter where you go, and that is a toiletry bag that has these refillable containers in them. I really like this specific brand, and I'll leave a link in the description box below. There's 16 items that you can choose from for your shampoo, conditioner, soap, face cream, sunscreen, anything that you would possibly need. What I specifically like about this is that they have these. There's these labels that are part of the different bottles, and they twist so that way you can see if you want to have soap inside, shampoo or conditioner, so you don't have to worry about labeling them. It's all pre-labeled and customizable. I love having my regular toiletries with me when I travel, and getting travel size versions of everything can add up. So getting one of these sets will more than pay for itself, because then you can just refill it with your normal toiletries versus having to buy single-use items over and over and over. Item number 12 is a waterproof speaker. This is one of my personal favorites. It is completely waterproof, and I'll leave a link in the description box below. There's also a clip right here. Now, what I specifically like about these speakers is that they're super small and easy to pack. They are rechargeable, and like I said, they are waterproof. Having a speaker can make getting ready with your friends in the hotel room or Airbnb so much more fun. So I definitely recommend packing one of these to use, especially when you're getting ready to go on your trip or when you're traveling. And yes, we can use our cell phones, but having a speaker of this quality just makes it so much better. And not all hotel rooms are equipped with speakers, so something that's small and travels well is perfect. Item number 13 is a packing cube. Now, hear me out. I'm sure you've heard of packing cubes before. I had yet to find a packing cube that I actually like to use. The packing cubes were usually very, very flimsy and didn't really hold structure very well. I recently found these, and I'll leave a link in the description box where they have different colors and patterns. But as you can see here, there's like a wire piece that's attached to it. So that way when you pack it just like this, it holds structure, and they're thinner, so that way you can stack them on top of each other and organize them. They have different sizes. This is a small one. They also have the larger size, and they have different colors, but having this in my bag makes it so much easier to keep my personal items organized. I'll usually take the smallest packing cube and pack that with me in my personal item. That way I can have one change of clothes ready to go right when I get to my destination. Item number 14 is a car USB charger. While a lot of cars have built-in chargers, not all of them do. A few years ago, I was traveling with a good friend over to Maui, and we were originally supposed to fly into West Maui's airport, but because of weather conditions, we were diverted to Kahului Airport. We didn't have a car rental and had to get one super last minute, and all that was left was just older Jeeps. There wasn't any sort of wireless charging port, so luckily we stopped at a gas station and were able to purchase a car charger really easy and quick to use. So this is something I definitely recommend packing, especially if you're going to be in your car for an extended period of time and you're not sure if it has a car charger or not. Having a simple plug-in will make it so much easier and make sure your phone is fully charged. Item number 15 is a powdered drink mix. So these are some of my favorites. They pack really well. So there's one, True Lemon Energy, which has about 100 milligrams of caffeine. And then there's the Gatorade option as well for if you're going on a hike or if you're super dehydrated. I absolutely love packing these because they're super light and easy to carry, and all you have to do is add water. Depending on where you're flying from, you might not have completely adjusted to the time change. Looking for the closest coffee shop or place to purchase an energy drink at 5 or 6 in the morning might not be the most convenient. Having simple drink mixes just like this make it so much easier. You can grab a simple bottle of water, add your drink mix in, and you're either hydrated or energized really quick and easy. Item number 16 is the Yes to Coconuts Moisturizing Stick. This is another all-purpose product that I love to pack. And it's a solid, so it packs easily in my carry-on. It has the same consistency of a chapstick or a lip balm. It's a great product. It doubles as a lip balm if you need to moisturize your heels, for example, if you're trying to avoid blisters when you're hiking. Overall, great product and easy to pack as well. Item number 17 is a sleep mask and earplug. While this might seem like a no-brainer, this is something I absolutely have to pack. Not just for when you're flying in the plane itself, but let's say you're going to a new hotel room, not familiar with the area. There might be construction in the area. There might be construction in the hotel. There could be noisy streets underneath you, any sort of noise that you might encounter, it's great to have a sleep mask and earplugs. Or if you're traveling with friends and you don't know if somebody in the party snores or not, having a simple set of a sleep mask and earplugs makes sure that everybody gets the sleep they need. Item number 18 are Olay face cloths. These cloths are perfect for traveling. It's like a built-in washcloth, and it has scrubbers on it, and then you just add water. What I really like about these is you can easily toss a couple of these in your personal item without having to worry about your face wash liquids spilling into your suitcase. And if you're traveling somewhere like Hawaii where you'll be using a lot of sunscreen, I like using these as well to make sure that I get all the sunscreen off of my face. It's also great for the morning of when you're traveling, when all of your toiletries are already packed away in your carry-on and you don't want to dig everything out for your morning. Having one of these sheets can make sure that your morning is easy and stress-free. Item number 19 is a blanket slash cover-up. Now, having a blanket on board is great, especially when you're flying on the plane for long haul flights. Often it can be quite cold, and what I'll usually try to do is I'll try to get a giant sweater that also doubles as a blanket. This one is my current one that I'm using so far. As you can see, it is a huge, super comfy sweater, but it also doubles as a blanket, and because it's a sweater, I can easily carry this on the plane without having to put it in my actual carry-on itself. Item number 20 is a clear bag. These clear bags I'll link in the description box below. I substituted the original strap that it came with this one, and you can pick and choose whatever works best for you. These clear bags are absolutely perfect if you are coming to Hawaii and you're going to visit a place like Pearl Harbor where security is a little bit more strict. If you like packing videos, you'll also like this packing video, 22 things to pack in your carry-on, or this packing video, 33 items to pack for your day hike in Hawaii.
I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And if there's any other Hawaii videos you'd like to see, definitely leave them in the comments down below.